I'm going to provide for you an operator's overview of EZ Trac Hydraulic All-Wheel Drive. When you first look at this truck equipped with EZ Trac, it doesn't jump out at you that it's equipped with all-wheel drive, because it isn't sitting here with a stance of Bigfoot. It's equipped with the latest hydraulic drive technology that will take you, the operator, and give you the ability to go anywhere that a differential and transfer case has taken you in the past. Much like learning the ins and outs of operating an Allison automatic transmission when your industry adopted that new technology, learning the ins and outs of operating in a hydraulic drive environment will require a few changes to your daily routine. First off, hydraulic horsepower and torque feel different than mechanical or gear-driven horsepower or torque. You won't feel that jerking or lunging you're accustomed to, nor will you experience wheels spinning, throwing mud or dirt. Spinning wheels don't move you forward, tractive effort moves you. What you will experience is the sound of high-pressure hydraulic hubs whining with fluid power when engaged. That aggressive sound lets you know that EZ Trac is indeed assisting you. I expect you have a lot of questions about how this new kid on the block works. I'm going to give you some information that will answer some of those questions. When I'm finished, if you'd like to know more, I suggest you contact your local EZ Trac representative who can and will answer any additional questions that you might have. We've located the cooler reservoir on this pedestal for ease of demonstration. Typically, this is located either side of the frame or neatly positioned within the uplifted vocational truck body and equipment. Prior to starting your day, you complete your pre-trip inspection as directed by your fleet manager or safety director. Checking the hydraulic oil level using the sight gauge mounted on the reservoir and cooler must then become part of that same inspection. Additional information regarding preventive maintenance and inspection of this system is covered in detail within Section 3 of this DVD. Let's start with system engagement. It's simple. One button, on and off. Press the dash-mounted button at any time, whether sitting stationary or moving. EZ Trac doesn't care. And since there are no gears, drive shafts, or transfer cases to worry about, there's nothing mechanical to engage and create unnecessary stress on key components. The EZ Trac Intelligent Drive Electronics determines the truck's traction needs by communicating with the truck's computer via the CAN bus. The EZ Trac Electronics then matches the truck's speed by knowing its wheel speed, its gear, and its throttle position. In most cases, your EZ Trac system will provide full tractive effort through first gear, disengaging automatically when the transmission shifts from first to second. I say in most cases because some lighter demand applications can be designed to operate at full tractive effort through second gear. Those applications are governed by specific requirements. Those include vehicle weight, tractive effort requirements, and environmental conditions. Now when you shift your truck into drive, the EZ Trac will automatically power the front axle, easing itself in and out as the truck shifts in and out of first gear. This keeps both of your hands on the wheel and your eyes looking forward to safest possible conditions. If your traction requirements should require constant drive, shift the truck into first gear. This will get you out of almost any condition, including sugar sand, heavy muck, and a slippery traverse. And yes, EZ Trac powers in reverse with the same tractive effort as it does in the forward position. I found that once I got accustomed to the ease of operating EZ Trac, it became second nature to me, just as it did when I began to trust an automatic transmission would put me in the right gear at the right time. Except, of course, there are situations where my intervention is required to get the full benefit of the truck's power. Now that we've covered operating in traction mode, let's talk about normal two-wheel drive operations. When not engaged, your front axle becomes a freewheeling non-powered axle, the same as any two-wheel drive. There is no friction or resistance to the rolling of the wheels. In technical terms, no windage loss. In fact, even when the system is engaged, if the front axle does not encounter conditions that require tractive effort, the wheels freewheel. While we suggest that the system be turned off using the dash switch when not in use, leaving the switch on while driving on highway will not damage the system nor cause any type of axle windup like that of a differential or transfer case system. With EZ Trac, you can operate your truck on highway as if it had two-wheel drive maneuverability, with lower center of gravity, better ride quality, and the tractive effort of all-wheel drive on demand. One other point, unlike a differential and transfer case system, if a failure occurs, and let's be honest, anything can and will happen in a severe service truck operation, EZ Trac won't let you down. In most cases, you can drive the truck even if the system fails. Try that with a shattered transfer case or snapped driveline. So let's summarize what we've covered. First, visually check the reservoir sight glass as part of your pre-trip inspection. Then simply turn the system on when required using the dash-mounted switch. If your operating requirements demand constant tractive effort, select the first gear position for the transmission. When not in use, switch the system to the off position. Lastly, operate in a safe mode by keeping both hands on the wheel and focusing on your operating environment. Thanks for lending me a few minutes of your time. While this brief discussion should answer most questions you might have about operating the EZ Trac all-wheel drive system, please contact us for any questions that you may have.